Businesses recover some of that business that they lost during lockdown, but lots of big questions about the end of the furlough scheme, for example, also about what demand will look like over the months ahead. Will people have enough money in their pocket to go out and spend even as those lockdown restrictions are eased? Well, Mark is with me. He runs a firm just around here, and it's a massage company, isn't it, Mark? Afternoon to you. Give me a sense of what you've done over the last few months, because it's been pretty tough for all business, but particularly one like yours that relies on that face-to-face contact.
Yeah, as a close contact business, it's been incredibly difficult for us this year. We were forced to close in March, and we were already seeing the demand drop off for our services then as people were a little bit uncertain about what was going on. Being closed for 4 months, we then had to put the entire team on furlough. For those that were lucky enough, that some of them didn't even get that if they were laid off. We have fortunately been able to retain the majority of that team, and they've all now come back to us as we reopened our doors on the 30th of July. But we've got a really, really long road ahead to make sure that everybody knows that it is safe to come and see us, and that customers are feeling ready to come back and have that massage.
And you also have to be aware of where your staff are, the safety of your staff, and you were talking to me about having to put them in bubbles, and they're not able to work to full capacity anyway, even when they're back.
Yeah, so some of them were doing 7 or 8 hours of massage a day when we closed. Clearly, having not massaged for so long, we have to start them on reduced number of hours in order to build back up that stamina. But also, as you say, we've put them in bubbles, so the therapists are in 2 different ends of the day with a separation in between, which means that we're limited in the number of hours that they can do each day, which still means that even if the demand is there, we can't go to capacity just yet, and it's going to be a long time until we can get back to that point. So the furlough scheme does help us on that part-time basis for the time being, but that clearly will come to an end in a couple of months.
And how are consumers responding? What are they telling you when they come through the door? Do they feel confident about spending on something like a massage? Do they have the money in their pocket to spend in a business like yours?
So I think a lot of people's attitudes have changed over the last few months in terms of the understanding of the importance of their own well-being.
Yeah.
A lot of customers who have been working from home for many months, sitting behind that dining table in not the best work setup for them, and also a lot of mental health stress that's happened over the last 4 months. People realising that actually the benefit of a massage is definitely worth the amount that it is to come in and see us.
A lot of work ahead for you, Mark, but it's really good to talk to you. Best of luck with it all. I know there's a lot of work for you still to do, but thank you. So there you have it. Look, all sorts of businesses that we've been speaking to today about how they're responding and how they can be part of that economic recovery. We know that the economy picked up in May as some businesses